Alright, yo, what's up, CNReporterGeorge subs? It's Kirk Empoleon, and today, as you guys can see, I'm doing a guest narration, but you already know how it's about to go down. You see on top, your boy CN's team. He's using Rhyperior, Virizion, Hitmontop, Bronzong, Honchkrow, Shandy, so it's looking like some pretty standard UU. And then down here, his opponent looks to have like a serious, lot of emphasis on serious stall team, with the spike stacking of Selgor, Claydol, Umbreon, Dusclops, Blastoise. That team is just fat as hell. Team needs to get on a diet because that team is just yuck, too bulky. But his only offensive presence is gonna be that Heracross. But George has the Shandy, which is gonna check that pretty well. But this man, his whole defensive core is Dark, Psychic, Ghost, except the Blastoise. It's weird. It's an interesting team, but we'll see how it goes when we get into the battle. So let's just get into it. So George leads off with him on top. His opponent leads off with the Selgor. Predicting the spike stacking, George goes into Shandy, but his opponent makes the strong play and just goes for the U-turn and brings in his Claydol. Then pulls the strong double switch as George goes for the trick. The trick does not work due to the fact that a Selgor has sticky hold, then goes for the pursuit, predicting the switch, risky plays. But after that, the Honchkrow comes in, Selgor goes out, Blastoise comes in, Honchkrow subs up, Brave Birds. That's a solid 3-hit KO on the Blastoise, but he's roared out into Rhyperior, which is a bad matchup for George. But this man switches out into Bronzong, and a Selgor can stack spikes or just U-turn out all over it, which he does. Brings in the Heracross as George just sets up a Reflect. The Heracross subs up, which is something you do not see a lot. This man is running sub Heracross, which is nice, because it's always nice to see something cool. Right here, this man brings in a Honchkrow, which could have been a bad play, because if he had gotten popped with a close combat, he would have been signed, sealed, delivered out of here, nigga. He would have been on the ground. But right now, bop, bop, he just got with a Stone Edge. But so now George brings in his Chandelure even after the revealed Stone Edge, but obviously being the way he brought it in, he's obviously Scarf, so that Heracross is scared out and the man goes into his Blastoise. Blastoise does not take the Fire Blast as well as you would think, but he's just able to rest it off as George misses his second Fire Blast. Now George brings in his Virizion as Blastoise is rest talking Blastoise. This Giga Drain did so damn much damage, it's retarded, like god damn. 80%. Virizion is too strong. Like, I expected it to be like a 2-hit. I could have seen 70, but that was almost just an Oko. Now it goes for Focus Blast, hits the Heracross. Heracross gets this for Death Drop. He goes for the Hidden Power. It looks like it's ice, but his opponent goes for the sub, thinking he'd have more HP. But nope, he's unable to sub, so he pulls the switch out. But George's opponent brings in the Dusclops and is like, "What's up, nigga? Got them hands out, about to tickle you." Oh, that's so good. But he subs up, and now he's behind the sub. He starts cursing, which is going to be a fucking big problem. Like, cursed Dusclops behind the sub with Pain Split can handle you fast. But George makes the play, just gets up his rocks, because he wants to get residuals on all the stuff, especially the Heracross and the Selgor. But the curse is finally able to take out the Bronzong. George brings in the Virizion, Giga Drains, but Giga Drain is not going to be able to take out a Dusclops' sub. Dusclops is bulky as all hell. Dusclops is the faggotest Pokemon ever. I hate going against it. But George calm minds, Giga Drains, his opponent cursed him. But so Virizion's going to die pretty soon. And Virizion dies this turn. So the Reflect is soon to wear down too, but this man gets scared of the Shandy, switches out. George just goes for the Fire Blast, which is smart because he saw the Umbreon coming in. But now he goes into his Hitmontop, gets the attack drop. This man just goes for the Wish. George pulls the switch back into Shandy, predicting the switch into the Dusclops, and the Dusclops is going to be at 75%. This man does not want to get popped with Shadow Ball, so now George goes for the trick, which is actually going to be a problem, because now that Heracross outspeeds everything on his team. But this Umbreon goes for Protect, George brings in the Rhyperior, Claydol comes in, Mega Horn just hits that Claydol where it hurts. Hit him and his mama and his llama. That boy went home crying. But That's now the 5-3. So the Chandelure comes in. George brings in his Hitmontop. Final Gambit takes out the Hitmontop and the Chandelure. But now George brings in the Shandy, hits him with a Shadow Ball. That Dusclops takes it too damn well. That is scary. Dusclops, calm down the bulk. So now George brings in the Rhyperior. Now it's a Dusclops just behind the sub. George Rock Blasts, and it's able to break the sub. He gets Willowed. His Rhyperior gets Willowed. But so he's kind of shut down. But he Earthquakes, and that's doing 16%. If there is a way for George to come back, I would love to see it. But this man goes for the Earthquake, does not break the sub. It's gonna be a 2-hit KO, and the Pain Splits keep giving back this Dusclops HP. But this man expects his sub to be broken and goes for sub, which is actually helpful now that George has another chance to break the sub. Rock Blast finally breaks the sub, and this man subbed again. Strong plays from this opponent. But Rhyperior is about to go down. If this man can get 5 hits, he might be able to break the sub, but nope, only gets 2, and he's living to burn. He can break the sub one more time, but no, this man just pulls the switch, not wanting his sub to be broken. But the Umbreon takes that too well, and now the Rhyperior dies to rocks. George brings in his Shandy, Fire Blast, hits it, takes out the Umbreon, gone. So George might have a chance to come back. Man brings in this Blastoise, sleeping, Energy Ball, gone. Oh my gosh, the strong comeback. Niggas coming through, cleaning up. Pop, pop, hit this Dusclops with the Shadow Ball, he out of there. And now all it is a Heracross that is about to get outsped. Pop with the Shadow Ball, not ready to miss the miss, and that's GG. And just to remind you guys, if you enjoyed this, leave a like, leave a comment. Definitely sub to George, and if you enjoyed my narration, definitely sub to me, or don't even, just check out my channel if you like. And that's all I ask, so peace out guys.